Every so often, the Sports Hangover touches on mature topics. Discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Sports Hangover. I'm Michael Benataro alongside Jeremy Garrison for the first time in real life. He's been here. It's been a long time.
I'm here. I'm in LA.
I know.
We can do the show. This is different. There's no line.
There's no line
separating us.
We have a desk. We have our iPads. We look very professional.
This is weird. People can tweet us if they think this looks too weird, right?
Oh yeah, people. I think it looks
like
very
it's almost
weird.
like we're doing the late local news here.
But the really shitty version of it because we couldn't afford an actual backdrop of the
There's no
city.
skyline back here of LA. It's just us. You can actually see the skyline out the window, but you can't see that.
No.
We have some stuff to talk about, right? Because we've neglected our viewers for.
Are we saying this is the launch of the 2.0?
This is it, guys. This is the Sports Hangover 2.0. You know, we've had some computer issues here in LA.
Well, I've had computer issues. My internet, I canceled it accidentally, and I didn't move, so I don't have internet.
We had some time management issues back in Orlando with that guy who normally does the show over there.
Yes, and then my computer broke a week or two ago, and so we had a lot of issues. No shows were getting up.
I feel like we've neglected the people, and that's not okay. It's not.
So let's start off.
We're going to start with being gay. And
Yes.
I don't think that's anything that one of us has to concern ourselves with, but Brittany
Maybe,
Griner
oh, yeah.
does. Brittany Griner does. And Brittany Griner was a standout basketball player at Baylor. She's one of the best that college basketball has ever seen, and she did an SI article today, and she said that she was gay, which is really interesting.
Which we all kind of figured anyways because most WNBA or college athletes that are female could be possibly gay. And
a lot
to
of
me,
athletes, and this isn't being mean on our
No.
part. This is facts. You can look this up
softball, women softball players.
yourself. Softball, tennis, basketball for sure.
Because when you think sports, you think it's male dominated, and you think if these girls want to play, you most likely.
The more I think about it, the more I think that is a bad comment that you just made.
But to me, that's what it seems like. It's not a big shock that she came out
It's not a shock.
being gay. Right?
But I would say that you can't just lump all women in that
I'm not saying
category.
all women are
Because
gay.
we could easily have women athletes, female
I know.
athletes watching us right now.
Like Kirby holding the camera. She is not gay. She used to play softball.
We enjoy all of you. Soccer's another one, a lot of gays probably. But it's interesting, and we're going to tie this all into something.
But it's Nike. Nike offered a deal to the first openly gay athlete. She's a college athlete. She's not in the WNBA.
But she's going to be the WNBA because she's leaving Baylor. I think that's why she finally chose to come out now. And like you said, it wasn't a mystery. But that's right. Nike is offering a ton of money to the first professional gay athlete. And we were reading up on this yesterday, and we found out that they're going to pay guys more than girls. The gay male athlete is going to get more money and endorsements than the gay female athlete, which I think is interesting.
Yeah.
But I think it's also because there's more female gay athletes out there than male right now, right?
Yeah.
That have come out.
But that have come out. I mean, she, I think, is one of the first openly gay athletes.
Right. What do you think about Nike giving out money, guaranteeing basically, that's what they did yesterday, right? They guarantee that they're going to offer a huge endorsement deal to the first professional athlete.
I think it's a good move. I mean, it's the best way you can get. It's like locking in a guaranteed moneymaker. It's like they're going to be big when they come out. Even if they're like a third string something on any team, they come out and be the first openly gay male like football player. They're going to want endorsements. Why not be Nike the first one, and then maybe somebody else picks them up for another endorsement? Maybe like Subway picks them up and gives them, millions of dollars.
Right. And there's so much money to be made for this first gay athlete. I mean, whoever it happens to be, especially if it's a big name somewhere. I mean, this athlete is going to make so much money in so many different places, not just Nike. There's so many endorsement opportunities. We read a figure that gay people spend like $600 billion, which is interesting.
Gay people...
They like to shop.
They like to shop. They get two incomes, or gay males have two incomes.
There's not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing at all. I love it. West Hollywood up the street is the cleanest in LA.
Outside, right here.
Yeah.
That's where you do all your shopping.
Oh, look at me.
So basically, a ton of endorsement deals for the first openly gay athlete. We don't know who it's going to be yet. Brittany Griner isn't quite what we were looking for. I think we're all looking for the NFL player, the
like
NBA
Tom Brady.
player, the MLB player. It's not going to be Tom Brady. I really don't think it is. But it's interesting that they're guaranteeing the money. We don't know how much it is, but a little more incentive maybe for someone to come out. And I think we're going to see that at some point in the near future, don't you?
I definitely think so.
When do you think it's going to happen? This season?
Yeah, definitely this season.
What sport?
It's got to be football.
Why?
Because football's about to start up. Why not come out at the beginning of the season?
Football has the most athletes on the team, too. There's 53 players on each team.
Yeah.
No other sport
It's the
has
best way
that
to go. I mean, I'm sure there's male basketball players that are gay.
And that's the thing. There's certainly NBA players, certainly MLB players that are gay.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff. So we're going to leave the gay stuff for you for now. We also have one more comment on Twitter, by the way, that I thought was
All right. Let's...
Double A Ron tweeted us. This is really interesting. And part of our 2.0, we're going to be taking some Twitter comments.
We are going to be taking more Twitter comments. We're also going to be having more guests on the show.
Right.
It's not just going to be our beautiful faces all the time. We're trying to incorporate a lot more people.
Trying to
into
get
the
more
show.
people and less desks for us to sit at. Also, you can
I
tweet
like
us
the
at
desk.
TSH Podcast,
Yeah.
which that could be changing soon, but right now it hasn't changed yet.
Because 2.0 is taking over, and we are trying to become a show and not just a podcast.
Yeah, we're full service. We're on YouTube, we're on iTunes, we're everywhere in between. So there's a lot of ways to find us. I want to get to this tweet now from Double A Ron. He
What do you
says,
say?
not going to make fun of Brittany Griner. She's got guts to come out as gay. I don't see any male athletes doing that. And I think that's what we were just kind of talking about, how there are much more female athletes that have come out to this point.
But
than the gay male athletes.
I'm sure her whole team knew she was gay. It's not like a surprise to no one is shocked. This isn't covering like CNN. If Tom Brady came out tomorrow and said, "Hey, I'm gay, Giselle is my beard," we would be like, "Holy shit, he tricked us for all this time." Brittany Griner, I'm like, she already looks like a dude. I know that she's gay.
You dropped that beard comment on me earlier, and
Yeah.
I didn't know quite what it meant. Can we talk to people about what that means? I don't know what it means.
Kirby, I don't know, told you not to talk, but it's like a person that is your masculine, like hiding, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, it hides.
So you think
hiding-
Giselle
hiding
could be
your
a beard?
identity.
It's hiding it's hiding you
Like
as
you,
a gay.
like your
yeah,
true
like,
identity
no,
is
no,
not seen right now because
No, it's different. It's like, it's just you have a hot girlfriend, this guy to be playing your role, like in The Office. Like how the senator, he's gay and he got a
Angela
girlfriend.
was the beard.
Yeah, she was the beard.
So that makes sense
had
for
a
everyone
baby,
that watches The Office.
big cover up. There we go.
Much fewer people than it used to be. One more tweet here I want to read from John Davis. Gay, straight, or otherwise, I don't watch athletes for their sexuality. Let sports be sports. That's a great one. Because at the end of the day, you just want to see great sports on the field. What they're doing off the field.
But
isn't
we're going through a phase right now. It's like when there was segregation, we talked about it because it was news. Because we didn't want black people to go here where white people are going. Same thing with gay people. It's no different than what we are right now. So, hold on, lost my thought.
That's interesting though, because I think you can think of it at the
I
same.
know.
We're moving in that same general area with people that are gay, and at some point it's not even going to matter that you're gay or not, and you're just going to grow up.
No, it shouldn't matter.
And it won't matter in sports or movies, or it won't even be. It'll be an afterthought, basically, just like being black is an afterthought.
I don't
or being
care.
female is an
I don't care if
afterthought.
you have sex with men or females.
You're okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. The next thing we're going to talk about here are the LA Lakers and Kobe Bryant. Mike, you know, Kobe Bryant, you all know during our little hiatus in the past few weeks, he tore his Achilles.
He did.
He's out for
We
9
didn't get
to
to
12
that.
months. He may retire. He may come back. That's not what's important right now. What's important is the Lakers are still going to the playoffs. They won last night without Kobe, and they're the number 7 seed. They're going to play the Spurs, a very tough team, for the number 2 seed in the playoffs. Do you think the Lakers can beat the Spurs without Kobe?
Jeremy, I'm sure I'm like you. We haven't really watched too much basketball in the last few weeks.
Even though Staples Center is about 10 miles up the road.
The Lakers, we listened to the game on the way back from my hockey game. It was an exciting game. We thought they were going to lose. We were cheering for them to lose because it was exciting. Because we thought it was on the line.
They were down 3, like 10 seconds left.
Yeah, and they tied it up.
Rockets tied it
The
up.
Rockets tied it up.
And then the Lakers won in overtime. You were trying to sell me on this earlier.
Yeah.
That the Lakers could be better without Kobe. And I want you to sell them on that.
I think there was Kobe's the leader of the team, right?
Uh-huh.
And I think without him, the actual team can mesh and become a team. And work together as a team, not just have Kobe this is what you got to do. And it's almost like having a really strict teacher or something. It's like when they leave and you have a substitute, it's just fun. And I think they need to go back to having fun. And Dwight Howard is a fun guy, and that's what he does. And I feel like if Dwight can not take control of the team, but maybe play the way he wants to play and doesn't have Kobe breathing down his throat.
But that's what you're asking for here. You are taking away their best player in
Yeah.
hopes that Dwight becomes their best
But
player.
they have superstars on the team, right?
I would say Steve Nash and Pau Gasol are no longer superstars.
But they're still stars.
Yeah,
right?
Dwight
And
Howard
he's
is a
talented.
superstar.
I mean, Steve Nash, I'm sure, is a lot better than 20 other people on any
Yeah,
position.
he's one of the best point guards.
So, and Dwight Howard, he's great too. And here we're reading right here that Mike D'Antoni's still going to remain coach next season. So it's
or in the playoffs.
well,
surprised they didn't fire him already.
I know. So we'll see what happens. But
I just disagree with you completely. I don't think they're going to win more than one game in that playoff series against the Spurs. I don't think they're any better without Kobe. I think Kobe has tried putting that team on his back. They have played so terrible this year. I can't believe D'Antoni's staying. I don't think Dwight's going to stay. I don't think Gasol's going to stay. I don't know what Nash's deal is. Who knows what Kobe's going to do, if he can rehab and come back, and what level he can come back to. They were in such disarray this year, and Kobe tried putting him on his back and carrying them, and he just couldn't do it. He's 34 years old. You can't do it forever.
Well, you might not come back, and that's the thing. I mean, now they have to look forward and figure out Kobe won't be here probably at the beginning of next season. So let's get this team together because they can win without him. And there's people that want to step up and win. Like, I don't know half the people on the Lakers team that come off the bench. Random dudes play, and they could win. And they won last night. I don't know how good Houston is. Obviously not that good, but... So we'll see. If they can beat the Spurs and get past the first series, then maybe there's hope for the team. Because the whole season, everybody's like, Lakers, Lakers, Lakers. Even if you weren't in LA, ESPN was talking about them.
I would say they don't have much hope to beat the Spurs. I would also say I don't think Dwight Howard's coming back next year. And this could be the last 4 or 5 games that we ever see Dwight Howard in a Lakers jersey.
And where does he go?
What a saga. I mean, going back to Orlando and that whole thing, and now here and the train wreck that it's been. It's unbelievable, really.
But where does Dwight go? Where would he go that he wants to be a
Dallas?
star?
He can go to...
He wants to win. We talked about this last night.
You can go to Dallas on the show we talked about?
No, we talked it in the car. We talked about it in the car. Off the air. But
it was show prep.
There's no other place
he
that
can go to Dallas.
Okay.
And be the number one.
But he won't win.
All the money he wants.
He won't
Why
win.
not?
Is it about the
with
money
Dirk?
or is it about winning?
Why with him and Dirk? Why can't they win with a decent
Dirk's
point guard?
old. It's like this is the same thing you're getting in L.A.
Exactly. He's not going to have anything in L.A.
But L.A. has the money.
Gasol's gone.
L.A. has money. They're willing to just like get anybody
Dallas.
they want.
Mark Cuban has money. Dallas has the money.
But do they want to go over the cap, the luxury tax?
Mark Cuban, of course he will. He'll do anything to win, and he'll do anything to get a superstar.
Doesn't seem like it this year.
Are they bad this year?
I don't know. Are they bad?
We don't watch enough.
We don't watch it.
They're in a rebuilding year.
They're in a rebuilding year.
Speaking. Who said that? Anyway, it'll be interesting. The NBA playoffs are coming. Staples is right down the road. We're going to talk about the NHL playoffs next time, not today. So.
And we got a lot of stuff coming, so stay tuned. Check out our YouTube page. All the information is at thesportshangover.com. Links to everything and everywhere we are. And a lot more to come. A lot more of our beautiful faces.
We're doing a lot more this week that I'm in town here in LA. Don't worry, it's not permanent yet. So I won't be here full time. So we'll get the double boxes going again, which I know you're a lot more comfortable with.
I don't really like you here that much.
That's it. So,
all right.
For Mike, I'm Jeremy. Thanks for watching this show. It's the Sports Hangover 2.0. Come back very soon.